Welcome back to Be More Truthful, the podcast about relationships, bridging the gap between men and women. I am Cornbread Capone, and today my special guest is Walter. What's going on, brother?
Oh shit, man, I can't complain, man. I'm still alive.
Word. Well, that's the first question I'm going to ask is, from your perception, what do you think is the biggest challenges facing relationships today?
Loyalty.
Loyalty.
That's one of them. Loyalty.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to say commitment, which lines to loyalty, you know what I'm saying? Being commitment.
Right.
Committed to the relationship.
Right.
Submissive. That's a challenge also.
Now, why do you think that those challenges exist? Because at one point, there was no such thing as asking a woman to be feminine. There was no such thing as questioning her loyalty or her commitment. But the question is, how did we get to the point to where we are now? Like to where everything is in disarray, like just bad. How did we get to that point?
Elaborate.
Like in the 90s, from my perception, now that I look back on the 90s, even though I was young, I could say that there was more marriage-minded women back then than it is now.
Yeah.
Because they were raised right.
Right.
Women back then had a certain air of respect about themselves. They had respect about themselves because they was taught that, and a lot of them had them parents that wasn't scared to get out there and whoop that ass if they fucked up.
Right.
That is obsolete today. Today, there's no such thing as the stern parent or the parent that don't play that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that trickles down and has an effect on relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not taught right, and if you don't know what right is, everything you do could possibly be wrong.
And in the other case, some don't have that role model parent.
Right.
You know, some people don't have that role model parent. You're right. They wasn't taught how to love. You know what I'm saying? Because between that time period, they watched their mom and dad, you know what I'm saying, go at it, you know, and they without a father, and a mother has to raise a son and a daughter on her own. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the daddy, has to raise a daughter and a son on his own. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna have to say they have to have some good role models in their life.
I agree with you 100%. You know what I'm saying? I just had a thought about something. We're both parents. We both have children. You hear a lot of conversation from people with children. Now, you hear women say, I'm the mama and the daddy. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you also see single fathers, but they don't say I'm the mother and the father. You ever thought about that?
Yeah,
you ever thought that was funny?
That's crazy.
You didn't think that was
absurd.
Weird? Like, because I don't know a single father who says I'm the mother and the father.
Yeah,
they just say I'm the father.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? And I thought that was strange to me. You know what I'm saying? That leads into my question about the masculinity within the black community.
Right.
It's kind of shifted. It shifted from where it's supposed to be with the men into the women. And I was going to ask you, how do you feel about the masculine woman? Because there's some people out here that like it.
Yeah.
And other people don't.
Some, and in the other case, we was talking about, like, before I say this, I have love for everyone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I have love for everyone. When I say everyone, I mean straight people.
Oh no, we're not talking about
No. Hold on.
We're not talking about orientation. We're talking about a woman
who is a woman who is masculine,
who exhibits masculine traits. She acts like a nigga.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm.
Before I say that, I want to say that I have love for everyone.
Okay.
No matter what you are, you know what I'm saying. That's what you want to be. That's what, you know what I'm saying. That's fine. So how I feel about women with masculine traits, I mean, I'm not gonna judge you because, you know what I'm saying, we all different. But if you're a woman, be a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. If you're a man, be a man.
Right.
Don't confuse. You know what I'm saying? Don't confuse. That's just if you want to have kids. Don't confuse your son and your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Based on what you are.
I agree.
Because they might not be you. They might not want to become you or whatnot. You want them to become what they want to be. That's how I feel about women being masculine. Same thing with men being feminine. You know what I'm saying? No, but once again, that's them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how they want to live. I mean, I can't judge nobody.
I want to ask you this. We talk about relationships and we talk about what's bad in relationships, but what we don't talk about is the example that's being set by the kids that's watching. Because there's a bunch of kids on the sidelines of all these relationships that we speaking on. And they watching.
Yeah.
And they paying attention. And they are a lot more smarter and advanced than kids were when I was growing up. They have a lot more advanced. Technology and information at their fingertips now. So it's different.
And they have some that listen to us, you know what I'm saying? They have some take heed to it. You know what I'm saying? They watch pretty much everything that we did in the past, you know what I'm saying? And they just mix it up, and then they have these people, you know what I'm saying? These kids, they don't listen, you know what I'm saying? They just want to look at different things, different expectations, different, I can't get the words out. I'm going to just say, like, different lifestyles, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying different lifestyles that people live their life based on their parents, based on their uncles or grandparents. And you know what I'm saying? They like, okay, well, I'm going to be more like my dad. I'm really more like my uncle. I'm going to act more like this and that. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, everybody wants attention, especially in relationships, yeah. So they look at how their parents live.
Is attention has attention surpassed money?
Has attention surpassed money?
That's a real question.
Whoa.
That's a real and the reason why I asked that question is because somebody said the biggest currency right now is attention.
It's attention, and I'm gonna have to agree.
And I
with
said,
it.
"Whoa,
yes, attention."
I said, "Whoa, really?" And they was like, "Yeah."
Like, let's talk about. And we talked about this yesterday, about social media and everything. So, and that I questioned about what people be posting, like twerk videos and other stuff. You know what I'm saying? They catches attention and everything else.
Right.
So, I mean. Yeah, especially when they selling contents. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
My thing about that is this, if first of all, everybody is wrong. Right. That's one. Two, you made a choice to do that. Whatever the choice may be it you're selling content or you're just trying to get attention. You made a choice to do that. But now every choice has a consequence.
Every action comes with a reaction.
And the consequences of that type of activity you're speaking on is, sure, your inbox might jump. Pretty sure your bed might be jumping. Your phone might be ringing off the hook. But the question is, can you get a man to commit to you? Can you get a man to get down on one knee, pull out a ring, and propose to you and keep you?
No.
That's the part. See, that's the part that that's the part that certain people don't want to focus on, because that they
that's
took
just like
the importance from that.
That's just
and
like
now it's the importance is the attention.
Like some of these females that just, you know what I'm saying, they got a man and they pretty much post up sexual content and everything else, and they'll be like, well, my man approve of that. No, that's coming out of your mouth. That's not coming out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's okay with me making twerk videos and everything else. I mean,
really?
No. I ain't never came across a guy that just be like, oh yeah, my girl can post up twerk videos.
I'm glad you said that.
My girl can post up this and post up that. Yeah.
I believe it's two types of men in the world.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you agree, but I feel it's two types of men in the world.
Me too.
It's those who do and those who don't. Those who do not allow a certain level of disrespect.
Because they got dignity. They got dignity.
They're not having that. They will cut you short. They will leave you alone. They will ghost you. They will block you. They will leave you alone quick, because it's not because they have options. Some of them do.
Right.
Let's be real. Some of them do. But then a lot of them have this, look, I know what I'm going to accept and I know what I'm not going to accept.
And that's boundaries.
And boundaries. That's basically what it comes down to. Boundaries. Okay. Now, then you have those that don't. These are commonly referred to maybe as beta males. They are the type that if a girl get loud enough, he's going to bow down. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not going to put up no resistance. He's not going to fight back. He's not going to talk back. You know what I'm saying?
I consider myself,
you know, and it is what it, because I see it out here. It happens. You know what I'm saying? You got some females who are upfront about who they are as people, and they say that, look, in a relationship, I wear the pants, I call the shots.
I consider
hey, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I say good luck to the people who do it. But as a man, I'm not signing up for that shit.
I consider myself a Sigma male.
Okay.
And when I say I consider myself a Sigma male, it's because of my past. Now, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't a Sigma male in the past, but I ain't gonna lie, I was a beta male. And then I was an alpha male at once. And I'm like, well, that's not gonna help. That's not gonna do me any good. You know what I'm saying? Just be aggressive and just be like, for an example, if I see my woman doing this and doing that, I'm gonna come up to her in her face and threaten her. Not threaten her, but just say, hey man, I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? But now, if I'm a Sigma male, you know what I'm saying? I'm just giving the example of everything. And so I'm like, hey, go ahead. But know the consequence. I'll be like, hey, go ahead and do that. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt to make your wrong decisions and everything. And so I'm not going to cuss you out. I'm not going to even cry. I'm going to let you do you and let you hurt yourself.
I'm glad that you broke that down so that people can understand it. And now what I want to do is I don't want to leave the women out of the equation, because with women it's two types as well.
Yeah, there's two types. I mean, all women not the same.
To me,
all men not the same. All women not the same. But that's to me, that's two different types of females.
It's traditional and it's modern women.
Right.
The traditional women is the women that, like I talked about from the 90s, with the qualities of a woman that you would marry. You would settle down with her. Yeah. You would do right by her because she is that type of woman that warrants that type of treatment. A modern woman is what we talk about now, commonly referred to as the 304, the one that likes to twerk on social media.
Want attention.
The one that want attention. The one that dress provocative. The one that, puts her business all on social media. Yeah. The one who, does everything bad or wrong.
And then when they get that attention, that type of attention, everything is, it comes with the wrong attention. You know what I'm saying? In other words, who is you trying to impress?
You'd be surprised, man, because I haven't figured women out by no stretch of the imagination. I don't think that that's humanly possible, first of all. But I will say this. Women compete at a different level that men have no fucking idea about.
Some women.
I'm talking about, you think that she might be doing something to catch a guy's attention, but really, she's doing that to slight the next bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be somebody she worked with. It could be her next door neighbor. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why she's going so hard and doing this is because she's trying to upstage this girl next to her. And we don't even realize it because as men, we like, why? You know what I'm saying? For what?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? But
my years of living, to be honest with you,
it's a level of competition, like I said, that men won't understand. You won't get it. Because I tried to.
It's versatile. Like it's really versatile. Like, oh, I'm the baddest bitch. I'm the baddest this. I got my own this. I got my own that. Then they have the independent woman. Like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? What you did, to get all that. Oh, I just look cute. I just got ass. I just got good looks. And they like, but you don't have no career. I have a career. I'm an independent woman. I went to school to get what I'm at. I didn't have to lay on my motherfucking back.
Unfortunately, in this world, you do have a such thing as pretty privilege. And pretty privilege does exist. I'm not gonna sit here like it doesn't.
Yeah.
Because that's how.
I totally agree. But it ain't gonna take you. It ain't gonna take you.
Oh, it's not gonna take you where you think it's gonna take you. But it allows you a certain air of privilege. A certain type of dude is only gonna talk to her.
Yeah.
Because I've seen men of different tiers have different views on this.
Right.
So if she's too pretty, certain men are not going to approach her.
No, because
because they figure, she's some dudes will just be like, nah, she's too fine. There's something to that. I've heard.
And not only that, they have men that's kind of like was like me. You know what I'm saying? That's insecure. I'm being like, oh man, you too beautiful. So I'm gonna have to. You too damn pretty. You too damn gorgeous. Because I'm gonna be at work working my ass off. You could be walking or you could be elsewhere and that guy dude's just, oh, what's up, mama? What's up? You got a man? Let me be your man. If you do got a man, leave him alone. This and that. I'm like, I wonder what my girl doing.
All that's true. I just want to say pretty privilege exists.
Yeah, it exists.
You got ones that pretty much get by on their looks until their looks start to fade.
Yeah, eventually, because they also have to realize there's more beautiful women that's just like you out there.
Well, the thing about that is, see, when the beauty starts to fade, that means when they hit a certain age.
Yeah,
and then
some men lose interest.
That's when men start looking, as far as younger, what I mean younger, like 21, 22, 23, 24. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. And because we all know that once you hit the wall, as a woman, it's different. It's not how it was when you were 20, now you're 30. You know what I mean? So, and that's just the truth of the matter.
Right.
But before we get up out of it, is there anything that you would like to say?
Nah, not necessarily. I mean, I said what I said.
Well, you know what? Before we end it, I got one last question. As bad as it is in relationships right now, do you think that it will turn around and go for the better?
Only if You have good communication skills, both of y'all, and understand each other. And not only that, keep your business to yourself. Then maybe it'll go well. It'll work out for the best.
Keep your relationship
And
off social media.
And most of all, keep God in your life. I'm not talking about the God up there. I'm talking about the God within you.
Word.
It'll work out. Trust me. Stay loyal. Communicate. That's the biggest. Communicate. And understand each other.
Man, I just want to tell you that I appreciate you for speaking your mind, speaking your piece on behalf of Walter. I am Cornbread Capone. This is Be More Truthful. And until next time, everybody, peace and love, because that's what the world needs.